sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the Green Bay Packers and the New York Giants. Hello again, everybody. I'm Brandon Gaudin here in the booth with, as always, Charles Davis. Charles, a lot of times in the open, we focus on quarterbacks, running backs. What about the tight ends in this one?
Well, I think LR identified it really well because the tight ends are matchup nightmares nowadays.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Falling out, facing a 3rd and 10.
Let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90!
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Surveying the field. It got his man complete. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line.
Holding offense.
Here we go! Blue 90!
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball end zone. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And take it right on the 30. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing left side, it's complete. 13 yards there on the pickup, and it'll be a Green Bay first down. And Charles, a good catch there and a first down.
Brandon, excellent execution. Quarterback knew where the ball had to be placed. The receiver knew where the first down line was. Jenkins became an eraser out on the corner.
They're going to look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And that little deke, the juke move that we saw, able to give him the first down yardage before he's brought down.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That is caught, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Their dangerous wide receiver, a 15-yard touchdown grab, and the Packers have taken the early lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right, because once he took off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. They'll give it to him right up the gut. Oh, nice spin.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
That was a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before.
Let's go!
Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. He's got time in the pocket. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball here on 3rd.
All right, here we go.
They'll drop the throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They give him 12 yards and a first down.
Football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will have the first down at about the 21-yard line. Back to throw now on first down. And he will find his man on the outside. It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And the Giants are going to get a first down. 1 quarter down. 7-0 is our score. Back to MetLife Stadium in just a moment. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver from 6 yards away. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way. Cure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards on the pickup, and that leads to it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they could do so many of the sticks. Those guys will work their weight in gold.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves them with a 1st and goal. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Touchdown, Packers! Their dangerous wide receiver. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have taken the lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Set to go as they will kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30. Orlando, where Larry Ridley is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
And smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Defense thinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. Back to throw here. Finding time. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the
Here we go.
He'll come out throwing here on first down. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
Single receiver. Now let's go. 319. 319.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It'll be a gain about a yard. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got time. Looking left side, and it's complete. Well, they convert on 3rd with a gain. Officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And They'll throw now on the final play. Flushed out right. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Thanks, Brandon. And 16, completion is made across the middle of the field. And this 4-play drive goes for a touchdown. The Packers up now by 7. Giants have it on 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, pass will be completed. And after the short pass, he'll score. We're brand new at 7. Packers line up at the 8. They take it at the 33-yard line. Defense will win the battle and get the sack. This ends up as a loss of 17. So that'll do it for us. Brandon.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Now we take a glance at the yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Get a little closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first.
Here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Now,
and on the ground they go with a running back. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough.
yeah, the defense back on its heels.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Room here to run. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
That's a big league run. Takes him down inside the 5-yard line. And momentum definitely on the side of the guys on offense. And if you're an offensive lineman, you love to run the football, especially out in the field where there's some space. But I'll get you in on a little bit of a secret. Those guys like it in tight, too, because they get matched up and they get to show just how stout they are in a tough situation. They're recommending they run it again.
Now let's go. 3-19.
Back to throw. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Their big-bodied receiver from 6 yards away. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And that score and the point after will knock this ball game up.
And when you're playing from behind, all you want to do is get...
And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long...
Come on, let's go. 58. 58.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll look to throw here on first down. Going up top. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Packers have moved out in front.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense. The 20 to Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive, but they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Receivers left, 2 to the right.
Here we go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching.
And they got a big one.
And such a close game, a very big one. Out of the gun now on third down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they get 10 yards there and convert on third.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase.
And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Here we go. Green, 39. Green.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Finding time. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Their big tight end, 34 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Timeout where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now.
And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. They'll look to throw now on first down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller. He just ran that one. Nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch, and usually it is, and the running back dropped it.
Yeah, I mean, he's a running back, but he's got hands. He should have caught it.
Here we go. Green, 39. Green.
They'll run it now out of the gun. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces it.
Here we go now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a pickup of 14 there, and it'll be a New York first.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got time. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
That was a nice catch, and if the goal was to get into field goal range, it certainly appears that they accomplished that.
Well, and sometimes that's what you do. And this one is right down Broadway. And with that, they will move out in front by 3. So the drive here ends with a field goal, and that does give them the lead, but this one is still a long ways from over.
And you love to be able to look up at the scoreboard and see that you're out in front, but then you...
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Now the Packers get set to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
Really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Well, they'll get 16 yards there, and it'll give the Packers a first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football.
Back to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing.
He's back to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Back to throw. And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on 4th down. In a big spot here. This to tie things up in the final minute. And his kick is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So now then, it's a big kick there to get this game back to even. Now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal could still do you in.
Brandon, we're
set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will... The defenses, they clamp down.
Rather amazing, isn't it? Because would you have even thought that we get to overtime after what we witnessed for 4 quarters?
Not at all.
And have 0 points on either side? Not a chance, right? And somehow it happened. We always talk about making adjustments. Maybe both defenses took 4 full quarters in order to get an adjustment. Got 1 good period in for both defenses, and now they go home. You buying tonight?
I thought it was you. I did last week. I did the last 2 weeks. Nothing between these two teams for 4 quarters. Here we go to begin overtime. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a...
Got to make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green.
Now a first throw here in overtime. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he comes back with one complete. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. 50 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's there to try and slow him down.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Surveying the field. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A nice pick up there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
319, Tiger!
They'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary.
And they're going for it on 4th down. They'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here. 4th down play, make sure you're focused. Just a little bit of coordinators, they'd rather take a stand that way as opposed to being nickeled and dimed down the field.
And he's got his man on the out route. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion. You almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks.
And the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. But there is a penalty marker down. They might be forced to try this one again. And it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back.